Some people avoid budget airlines. Others avoid airlines altogether. Today, we're counting down the top 10 coolest private jets of all time. The fastest, rarest, and most jaw-droppingly luxurious aircraft money can buy. And yes, this list is subjective. So if your favorite didn't make the cut, drop it in the comments. At number 10, Gulfstream G650. Let's start with an icon. The Gulfstream G650 is sleek, fast, and more exclusive than most Hollywood after-parties. It smashed over 125 speed records, hits a blistering Mach 0.925, and costs a casual $78 million. Owners? Just a few names you might recognize. Elon Musk, Oprah, Jeff Bezos, and yes, even Kim Kardashian, who calls hers Kim Air. Despite its greatness, we're putting it at number 10 because, well, this list is about cool, not just clout. At number 9, Convair 880, Elvis's Lisa Marie. Only Elvis could make a commercial airliner look like a rolling Vegas suite. The Convair 880, once a failed rival to the Boeing 720, became a legend thanks to the king himself. Elvis bought one in 1975 and renamed it the Lisa Marie after his daughter. Inside, gold-plated seatbelts, suede chairs, and 24-karat gold-flecked sinks. Yes, really, it wasn't a commercial success, but that just makes it rarer. Only 65 were ever built, and Elvis made it his own airborne kingdom. At number 8, Gulfstream American Hustler. Here's one for the jet nerds. The Gulfstream Hustler, a Frankenstein's monster of aviation. It had a turboprop on the nose and a jet engine on the tail. Why? Because the 80s were wild, that's why. Only one was ever built, and while it flopped commercially, it's undeniably cool. Think of it as the aviation equivalent of a concept car. Weird, wonderful, and way ahead of its time. At number 7, Dassault Falcon 900. Nothing says sophistication like a French jet with 3 engines. The Dassault Falcon 900 is powerful, efficient, and just plain stylish. With a cruising speed of Mach 0.87, it can carry 14 passengers in pure luxury. Oh, and Taylor Swift flies one, which is basically the aviation equivalent of a Grammy. At number 6, Bombardier Global 8000. If you like speed and range, meet your match. The Bombardier Global 8000. This beast can cruise at Mach 0.92, hit Mach 0.94, and fly 8,000 nautical miles non-stop. It's also the first business jet to break the sound barrier since Concorde. Inside, think 55-inch TVs, ultra-quiet cabins, and enough tech to make a NASA engineer drool. Bill Gates reportedly dropped $66 million on one. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Before we continue, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel, so thank you in advance. At number 5, HFB 320 Hansa Jet. The Hansa Jet might not be famous, but it oozes Cold War cool. With its forward-swept wings and 1960s flair, it looks like something James Bond would fly to Monaco. Developed in West Germany, it was one of the few biz jets with that distinct swept-forward design, a nod to its wartime ancestor, the Junkers Ju 287. Not the safest, not the fastest, but possibly the grooviest jet on this list. At number 4, Dassault Falcon 20. Before the Falcon 900, there was the Falcon 20, the jet that kicked off Dassault's bizjet dynasty. Originally called the Mystère 20, this French beauty flew as early as 1963 and became a hit with execs and movie directors alike. It even had a cameo in Wall Street, Snakes on a Plane, and Too Fast, Too Furious. In 2012, a Falcon 20 made history by becoming the first civilian jet to fly on 100% biofuel. Now that's cool and green. At number 3, Moraine Saulnier MS-760 Paris. Want to feel like old school royalty? Get yourself a Paris jet. That's exactly what Frank Sinatra did. The MS-760 Paris is tiny, sleek, and elegant, with a retractable canopy you can open in flight. Yes, it's basically a convertible jet. It wasn't cheap and it wasn't practical, but that's kind of the point. If you showed up in one of these, you were the show. At number 2, Learjet 23, the jet that started it all. The Learjet 23 was the original rock star ride of the skies. Inspired by a Swiss military fighter, this tiny jet brought speed and glamour to business travel. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Marlon Brando, and Elvis all loved it. Even James Brown made history as the first black man to own a private jet. And, yep, it was a Learjet 23. It's also immortalized in Carly Simon's lyrics. You flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia. Now, that's cultural impact. At number 1, Piaggio P180 Avanti. It's not a jet, it's a turboprop. But don't roll your eyes, the Piaggio Avanti is faster than most jets, more efficient, and looks like it was designed by aliens with great taste. It's got a canard, tail-first layout, pusher propellers, and the kind of style only the Italians could dream up. And while it's thrifty on fuel, it still hits a top speed of 576 miles per hour, faster than even the massive Soviet Tu-95 bomber. Backed by Piero Ferrari himself, the Avanti is proof that cool isn't about raw speed. It's about making an entrance. So there you have it, 10 jets that are more than just fast. They're legends of the skies. Whether you're into space-age Italian engineering or Cold War flair, the private jet world has something to drool over. Which one's your favorite? Did we leave out a hidden gem? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another high-flying episode. Until next time, clear skies and tail